New at 5, the pandemic is hitting our local governments hard, largely due to a drop in sales tax revenue. And rural Arizona communities are trying to make sure they are not left out of any additional relief funding coming from the feds.
And for the small town of Superior just west of Globe, they count on federal help just to keep up the basic services.
In the rural community of Superior, Mayor Mila Bisic is working hard to keep her town functioning during the pandemic.
I think the biggest thing is that we don't know the full economic fallout, and everybody is moving along carefully and cautiously as best we can.
She says her town's still working to recover from the Great Recession a decade ago.
Now we're like, okay, we don't want to make the mistakes that were made during the recession. So we're trying to make sure, do we have enough of a nest egg? But the reality is small towns have a hard time building up reserves that can get us through these very lean times.
She says the Pinal County Emergency Operations Center has been vital in getting her town the resources they need. And while she's working closely with other Arizona mayors, her community's facing even more financial shortfalls since Senate Republicans aren't including additional local funds to supplement the CARES Act from earlier this year. She says the bill House Democrats passed months ago would have offered her town another $1 million plus over the next 2 years.
The only way we are going to move through this and get Arizona back on the status that we were at is if we all come together and work together. We have to be willing to do some hard things and be inconvenienced for a little bit to make sure that our state is healthy, and most importantly, that we all take a step back and realize everything that we've learned, and how do we create education systems that work across the state.
And there's no question they need the help right now. The town of Superior is operating with a deficit of more than $100,000.